Oh, that is cool, man. My first wallpaper pack is now live. Link down below. This is the first of many. There's quite a few actually, wallpapers. They're only £1. The next 30 people use the code Broski. It's only £1. Support the boy. Many more digital assets to come. I'm just trying out different things, but that's not the point of this video. I've got to plug myself, you know. Pause. That's definitely a pause. So look, it's no secret that reviews have been slowing down on this channel. I used to do 2, 3, 4 reviews in a week at one point. Over the past couple of months especially, I've been slowing down, man. I've been feeling burnt out. It's been a very hectic year for myself personally, for sneakerheads in general, and just the culture. Like, we are getting fatigued with the amount of hype releases, good releases, and just, yeah, we just can't keep up. And this is a one-man band over here, bruh. I do the editing, the video, of course, the note-taking / scripting. I'm just trying to balance life with health, with content, with other channels and endeavors and other work as well. So yeah, there's that. I just got to get that out of the way. But I thought, instead of me crying at home, oh, I'm not reviewing any more shoes, I'm still talking about sneakers over here. And this one is actually a different type of video. It's my fall / autumn rotation. So the next couple of months, these are all the shoes that I'm most likely going to be wearing. I might miss out 1 or 2, but yeah, I narrowed it down to 10 pairs. 1 or 2 of them, I think there is, I've actually got to still unds them. Like, I still haven't worn them, even after like a year's release. So pretty shameful, but I think now's about the right time. Oh man, I forgot I had these in the collection. What a shoe. They need to be worn, like ASAP. Jordan 3, Amamanier, while you were sleeping. What a shoe. In my opinion, one of their best shoes they've released with Jordan Brand and Nike. But this one was kind of special because it was like the first Jordan 3 we've seen since the original, you know, that white colorway. And this one was like, yeah, like at least we get a chance now and not having to pay resale. Of course, the 95s got the limelight, but Air Force One's got a shout too, Jordan 4s, Converse, whatever. And this pair was sort of like the one I was most excited for, but at the same time, the 95 did take the shine. So yeah, the Jordan 3 is still DS in my collection. And there's been a couple times where I'm like, all right, I'm wearing them. I've actually put them on, ready to leave the house. And I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll lean more towards comfort and just dish out a retro runner or something like that. Let's move on. Number 9, and it's not in any order, but yeah, I've done 10. So the next shoe is the Freddy Krueger 95s. Halloween vibes, you know, it's one of the best 95s ever released, in my opinion. Being an unofficial, official collaboration with Frederick Krueger himself. That man gave me nightmares throughout my childhood. I probably shouldn't have been watching them films, but yeah, we just had to, man. It was scary, but I love them films. And that shoe, this shoe, we know about the dunks, but that's just a myth. That's a mortgage deposit at this point. This 95, for me, is special, man. Not only the nods to the iconic character, but also the colorway itself. These are screaming to be worn this time of year. All right, next up is another Air Max, but this one's a very versatile one. It can be worn in the summer because of the colorway, spring, but autumn, yeah, I think that's where it's at with this shoe. It's the Air Max 1 Crepe Hemp. And this sneaker's a very divisive one, but at the same time, it is loved. So when this sneaker retroed a couple years ago now, a lot of people weren't having it, especially the OGs. They weren't liking the fact that it weren't like the OG. For me, I weren't minding. It's the first time me owning this colorway, and yeah, it just looked a lot better than the OG, in my opinion. And again, a lot of people don't like the crepe outsole, but for me, something different, something new, so I'm gonna like it. But yeah, it's a sneaker that I've worn quite a lot, but I do wear it sparingly because I like the colorway and I just want to preserve the shoe, especially because of the materials. But for me, this time of year, this shoe is perfect. Okay, we had to change the wardrobe, man. I was sweating buckets. But yeah, next up is a shoe that has retroed this year already, and there's meant to be a 2.0 version. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me if I'm getting them. I probably will. Do I need them? No. But the Mandarin 95s. If this shoe doesn't scream autumn / fall, I don't know what sneaker does. There's just something about khakis and orange in autumn that just does it for me. And this sneaker with the pops of that Mandarin, yeah, these have to be worn. With the OG gradient, of course, the colorway just popping where it needs to, but having that black midsole just makes it more wearable this time of year. And yeah, it's about time I put more wear into this shoe. Okay, surprise, surprise, it's another 95, but this one I think this time of year, it would be rude not to wear them. It's the honey black Air Max 95. Now what Cortez did with this colorway was sort of left field. Yes, it made sense overall because it's a black primarily 95, but it was sort of different to the first three that we had, you know, different colorways, a lot of poppy colors with the greens, the blues, pinks as well. And this one was kind of like, did we need it? But this time of year, and of course winter, are exactly when you want to wear this shoe. And for a shoe being a collab and these sort of materials and the hit of that honey, that tall yellow, yeah, these are gonna be rinsed this year. Next up is a shoe that might be sneaker of the year to a lot of people. And I'm saying this reluctantly because the materials just gives me nightmares. I've got to spray these at least 5 times before I leave the house, but it's the Jordan 4 undefeated. For me, when I think about autumn, I do think about the orange leaves on the floor and of course khakis too. I just love khaki anyway, so yeah, it just makes sense. So I am hesitating a bit, but at the end of the day, you just got to wear your shoes and think about it later because yeah, they are just shoes. Now, on the other hand, you don't have to worry about this shoe getting dirty, getting messed up. You just want to wear them. And I have been. These have got a lot of wear. Unlike my hairline though, it is the lost and found Jordan 1 Chicago. That was a good one because I've lost it, but I've not found it. I cracked myself up. But yeah, this sneaker has gone with me to so many different places, different countries, different areas, different occasions too. It's a Chicago colorway, so you could wear it in the summer if you wanted to, but because of the materials, that leather, and it's that decent leather too, you can actually wear them when the weather's not good as well. So yeah, these are easily top 10 sneakers overall in my collection. And I'm not even the biggest Jordan guy, but yeah, this colorway and the way they did this shoe, special, bruh. So speeding up things a little bit, and this sneaker I've mentioned too many times on this channel and I'm kind of bored of it, so you guys might be too, but it's the Gel Keanu 14s by Asics. And this shoe is, of course, one of the go-tos for a lot of people and myself especially. These have been the most worn shoe in my collection by a mile this year. So it's pretty much a given that this sneaker is still going to be in the rotation in some way, form or fashion. But yeah, it's just one of them sneakers, man. You can wear it any time of the day, any time of the year. Whether it is like formally, casually, or even leisurely, these can pull it off. Of course though, it's the metallic plums for the win because it's such a great colorway. Next up is a shoe that was partly responsible for the hype with the 95 starting last year. Of course, we had other colorways like Stash, the Amaminiers, but this was the big one for me. Anyway, it is the Air Max 95 Unearthed, and this sneaker just screams autumn. Now, as much as I do love the browns with the purples, and I really do, like what they did on this sneaker was special. The storytelling, the box, and even the colorway itself. And the only gripe that I could have is they didn't give us more. This could have easily been a pack, like one shoe being brown and the other shoe being purple. A lot of people, just like myself, would have wanted that. But look, either way, it's an absolute banger. And this time of year, I mean, come on, how could you not want to wear these? Oh yes, to finish off this list, the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Lows, better with time. Now, we've spoken a lot on this channel, whether it is me or Hass, talking about what Nigel's doing at the moment. He's absolutely killing the game with near enough every collaboration at this point with Nike. And his latest one, it's hard not to wear this shoe. That's how much I like it. Whether it was in the summer with some jorts or even this time of year with some baggies, jeans, or even cargos, this sneaker is one of the most versatile sneakers in my collection, like hands down. Now, I'm not too sure whether it's the improved shape of it or the fact that it's the colorway that it is, or maybe even both or something else. It's just one of them shoes. And I think the fact that it comes sort of de-stressed or aged already out of the box, you don't care too much about the creases or the scuffs. You just want to wear them into the ground. So yeah, best believe this sneaker is getting a lot of wear. But broskies, that's pretty much it. Let me know down below though, what sneakers are making your rotation. It's that time of year where the weather's all over the gaff. Well, especially in the UK anyway. 1 minute it's raining, next minute it's flipping winds and storms. Next minute you're sweating buckets and you're bringing out the shorts. So yeah, it's interesting. You know, you've got to have a bit of versatility in the rotation in the autumn. But broskies, that's enough waffle from me. More videos on the way. Live streams are going to be back. We've just been, yeah, that time of year, man. Man flu is just sweeping the nation. Anyways, leave it all down below what your thoughts are, what your rotations are too. And of course, don't forget, do all of that other good stuff for me. Please like, comment, share, buy my wallpaper pack down below. And of course, until the next episode, take care.